Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today, I wanted to discuss this book here. I should stop holding them up. This book here, that's right. Some wizarding magic. Guards, the 8th book of Discworld. The 8th wonder of the Discworld. And here's why. So, Guards was the first ever Discworld novel I ever read, and I thought it was perfect. That's it, I should really explain the synopsis. A group of ne'er-do-wells, as it were, are desperate for a king in the city, and they figure that kings only ever show up out of the blue when there's a dragon to slay, so they decide, well, why not summon a dragon? And then a rightful king should just pop up out of the woodwork and slay the dragon. If that doesn't sum up the book, I don't know what will. Several years ago now, I'd been looking for something funny to read. I wanted something to inspire me in how to write funny prose. For me, writing funny stories really just meant funny scenarios, rather than having the actual narrator voice be funny and amusing. So I was turned on to the Discworld, and the first one I was given, Guards. So obviously, it has a soft spot in my life for that reason. I just thought it was excellent. Every single thing about it was just perfect. It was constantly, not subverting expectations, because I hate that term, but constantly taking what tropes we all found familiar and doing something slightly different with them. He doesn't flip tropes on their head, he doesn't do anything like that, but he does take things, gives us different perspectives on life. Actually, hold that thought. So, at the start of the book, Terry Pratchett writes this brilliant little paragraph. Here it is, I don't know if you can see it. The dedication. I'm going to read it to you now. They may be called the Palace Guard, the City Guard, or the Patrol. Whatever their name, their purpose in any work of heroic fantasy is identical. It is, round about chapter 3, or 10 minutes into the film, to rush into the room, attack the hero one at a time, and be slaughtered. No one ever asks them if they wanted to do it. This book is dedicated to those fine men, and then he also dedicates it to some other people. But that's the beauty of this book. He's taking the cannon fodder, the background people, the pawns, lambs to the slaughter, and he's making them heroes. He also very clearly is including a sneaky chosen one trope in there, which is also brilliantly done and so well executed. But for me, there was one line, and one line only, that really cemented this book for me and made me fully understand Terry Pratchett as an author, and made me really understand how to write comedically. And it was very early on. Hang on. So here it is. So we've been introduced to a dark-robed figure who has raced across the cobbles and has gone to a secret meeting. He's basically doing a voice code with the guy, you know, the classic, like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pebbles. How many peppers did Peter Piper peckle? I don't know, but you know what I mean. A back and forth, a coded message to make sure that he is the right person to go in through the door. Anyway, and then this happens. And now I've lost it again. It's pissing down out here. You do know that, don't you? Yes, said the voice, in the tones of one who indeed does know it, and is not the one standing in it. I don't know why, but that line resonated with me so well. I just thought it was brilliant. Absolutely fantastic line. Perfectly captures the character of the man, but also the comedy of the book. Somebody standing there going, yes, I'm very well aware it's raining. I'm also aware that I'm dry because I'm not in the rain, so I don't really care. Cracked me up. I thought it was fantastic, and from then on, I was a Terry Pratchett fan. And then he introduced Carrot into the book, who I believe is my favourite character of all time. It is worth noting, for anyone who is wondering and frowning and going, why isn't Vimes your favourite in those books? Well, Superman is my favourite superhero, not Batman, so I think that sums it all up, doesn't it? I also just love dragons. But no, I've waffled on for long enough, but for anyone who hasn't read Guards, I would highly recommend it. I don't want to give a spoilerific review of the book, because I do think it is fantastic and is worth your time, but I just wanted to tell anybody who hasn't read it, if you enjoy a fun, fast-paced, fantastical ride, this is one of the best you can read. It is so fun. The characters are so richly well-developed, as they are in all of Discworld, to be fair. But the characters are so well-rounded. There's such a great growth across this book in particular, and this series of the Night's Watch series in particular, seeing how they go from just a ragtag group of idiots to a large, well-funded organisation of idiots. But it is It is so wildly entertaining. It is so much fun. It's you know what else it is? You know what else it is about Terry Pratchett, and in this book in particular? Things aren't resolved the normal way. And I don't want to say what the climax to this book is, but it does not do the normal climax. The general premise of this book is that a group of, naughty boys are wanting to summon a dragon to take over the city in order for the chosen one, the chosen king, to turn up and slay it. But without giving spoilers yet, the climactic scene, the end of this book, the way it all wraps up, is not your typical. He doesn't do things normally, and I'm not gonna say any more. All I'm gonna say is that Guards is the greatest Discworld novel, as far as I am concerned. That's a very diplomatic answer. I think we'll end it there, but I will see you. Thank you for watching, actually. Like this video if you would like to. Subscribe to the channel if you have enjoyed. There's going to be more videos like this. And comment below anything you'd like to see. Read Guards. But until then, go home and read Guards. Now goodbye. Forever!